Hello again, this is Rick with AmazingAccuracy.com, and today is January 7th, 2016. It's currently 2:15 p.m. Chicago time. And yes, this is the second video that I have made on this day. As a matter of fact, it's the second video I've made this hour. I hope you're okay with that. The reason why I'm making this video, it's not a forecast video, it's a recap video. And the reason why I'm making a recap video is, like I've mentioned in other videos before, because when I make a forecast, it's before the fact. You know, you are made aware of an upcoming turn in the market based on my video. Then you go about and go play, you know, poker with the friends, go swimming at the beach, whatever the case may be. And then when you come back later, you forget. Well, maybe you personally don't forget, but a lot of people do. And they go, oh, you know what? I forgot all about that. And so it's almost as if I make a video for nothing, see, because I want you to remember so that you will build your confidence in these forecasts. And then that way you make money. Otherwise, what's the point, right? Okay, it's got to be win-win for you and for me, all right? So here's the thing. This is a recap of the video I made on November 16th. Remember that, November 16th, 2015. It's titled Gold Futures Market Forecasting Dash Timing, or hyphen timing, dash hyphen, I don't know the difference. Anyway, what that video said basically was this. Okay, back at the time, you see where I have this bar highlighted right here. Okay, that is November 16th. This was the day I made the video. And on that video, I said, okay, I showed you 4 F dates. 4 F dates. One of them had already made this bottom here. The next one was due here on the 11/16th, and I said I expected prices to go down from here because there was an F date, right? Then, and you know, and I would show those little red diamonds like it showed up in those other videos, except those red diamonds are now way out here in the future because it gives us the current forecast, like what's going to happen in the future. This is now the past. So it won't show up here if I was to put them on. So that's why you don't see them now. But if you go back to that video, you'll see it. Okay, so you can take my word for it, or better yet, go look at that video yourself so that you can see that all these things did occur. So there was we got the bottom here. Then I said, okay, November 16th, 2015, we should have a top because prices moved into an overbought zone, which you'll see in that other video, and backed off on the close, and there was an F date. That's the future turn date. F date, short for future turn date. And that's what I call my calculations F dates. Then it said we have one for the 18th, we have one for the 20th. Now, do you see what I'm showing you here? We already had this one turn on the F date. I said that this one was going to make a top for the F date. Then we're going to have another F date for the 18th, and then we're going to have another F date for the 20th. And sure enough, boom, 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 boom. And then, of course, down. Now, there was other things mentioned too. I was hoping that the F dates on the daily chart here would also coincide with the weekly. And I'm going to put up the weekly, and we're going to move over to that time period here. Let's see, that was week 11/20. That's right here. You see where I have it highlighted? At the time, it was only it was only November 16th, whereas this price bar represents the whole week of this, what was it? Let's see, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, no, it's 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, so the date of this bar is November 20th, which represents the days 16 to the 20th, Monday through Friday. Okay. At the time, it was just up here, which confirmed this weekly swing bottom. At the time, it was a weekly swing bottom, as prices were moving higher and made this higher high. And I had said in that video, I said, I am looking for prices to move down into this red oversold zone. That's what I would like to see. Now, I said if it does or it doesn't, that's not the point, because it doesn't always do what we want it to do. Because I expected either way that we were looking at making a weekly bottom in gold at this time, and that gold would start moving higher. That was the whole point. Well, at this time, prices, that same week, prices ended up making the higher high, and so swinging up. Then it shot down lower, but it had not moved low enough to enter into that little red oversold zone that I showed on the other video. These, by the way, is now updated to today, so that it's not the same. It's not going to look the same as that other video, so you'll have to go back to the other video. But this low here, the red zone was down in here, and I wanted to see weekly prices move into that zone to make that bottom. It did, but it made it 2 weeks later right here, week ending December 4th. Okay, it did it in week ending December 4th. So everything moved lower as expected, like I said it would, that we would expect it to move lower, that we should be looking for a weekly bottom in gold really soon, and obviously that's soon. And it has been now moving higher ever since. That is the weekly bottom there. We also addressed the monthly low, and I also mentioned that while at the time, we had what was a double bottom. This bar here for November, the bottom low was with this bottom low here back in July of 2015. But I also mentioned that the oversold zone was lower, and that monthly could move lower into that red zone, which is what you see right here. It not only moved into that red zone, but it hit a Fibonacci expansion 1.236, making the bottom in December. So everything panned out as expected. I just wanted to show you that you can really have a lot of confidence in these market forecasts. They're not 100% guaranteed. I like to make that disclaimer, but it is high probability. We're dealing with 80-90% or higher of the time. Otherwise, I don't bother making a video. Thanks again for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't done so already, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.